on as close as you can get. How are you?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Audubillah Rabbin Nas Malikinas Ihanas Minasuel Waswasil Khanas Salati Yuswisu Fisurin Nas Minal Janati One Nas. In the name of Allah, most merciful and compassionate, I take refuge in the Lord of men, King of men, God of men, from the evil of sinking whispers who whispers into the breast of men, of jinn and men. Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Kuhula Wahed, Kuhula Rabin Falak wa Minshri Makalik wa Minshri Gasri Itawakab wa Minshri Nafati Fukad wa Minshri Hasrid Hassad. In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful, compassionate, I seek take refuge in the Lord of Dawn from the evil of what he has created, from the evil of the night when it comes, from the evil the woman who blow on nuts, and from the evil of the envier when he envies. Hello and welcome to another edition of History, Community Life, Diversity of Muslim Americans in New England. I am Hasson, Rashid, your host, and I'll be with you for approximately 25 more minutes. It's always excellent being with you, and it's such a great achievement to come into your lives once again like we do every week, every other week here at CCTV. So, with that said, I greet you with the ancient Arabic greeting of peace, and that is Assalamu alaikum. Okay, first, before we get into our broadcast, I'd like to send out express my condolence and sympathy for those victims and those who are related to those victims of the recent shooting disaster in the Navy Yard down in Washington, D.C. So once again, I express my condolence and my sympathies to the families and all those who were affected by the shooting disaster down in Washington, D.C. Also, I express my sympathy and condolence for the victims of the natural disaster out west in Colorado. So, all the relatives and those who were directly and indirectly affected by this natural catastrophe, I express my condolence and my sympathies to all those involved. Okay, I'd like to remind you that, next Wednesday, that's the 25th of CCTV, it's the Backlot Barbecue, so stay tuned for more information on that. Guess what? 2 days from now, the laws of nature will change the environment for the preparation of the coming in of the autumn equinox. That's when daylight and nighttime is just about even in the sky. So stay tuned for that. That happens on the September 22nd. The season changes. The laws of nature go to work and change the season from late summer to early autumn, which is also known as fall. Okay, so I just want to remind you that so when this happens, you're not left in a suspended animation. In Islam, when the laws of nature has that type of effect on the atmosphere, the climate, the Arabic technology or expression word for it is Sunni Tula. So remember that, okay? Sunni Tula. That is what God, Allah, does to the forces of nature, which are the laws of nature, and brings in the change of season. So get ready and get set to see leaves again, okay? We don't have, for you crescent watchers, we don't have a crescent in the sky this week. The next crescent will be on the 29th of September, and it'll be the 30th also. So get set for that. Okay, another thing, you always hear me refer to in one of the two broadcasts, the Muslim American broadcast or the Human Service broadcast, you always hear me refer to the term or wish the cordial peace. And we always wish you all peace, okay? We greet you with peace and we leave you with peace. But I want you to save this date. There's an event coming up, and it is directly related to what we're talking about. It has some affiliation with the expression that we use here, peace, and it is Education for Peace, United Nations International Day of Peace. That's September 21st. That's about 2 days from now. That's the day before the season change. So what you can do, you can join folks in Boston as the people around the world celebrate the International Day of Peace. That's Saturday, September 21st, 2013, 2 to 4 p.m., Park Street Station, Boston Commons. There'll be a lot of singing, there'll be a lot of dancing, there'll be storytelling, and information tables. That's if you like more information on that event, Education for Peace, International Day of Peace, United Nations International Day of Peace. You can call 617-876-1868. And if you'd like to send some emails, you can email International Day of Peace Boston at gmail.com. That's International Day of Peace Boston at gmail.com. That's 617-876-1868. Okay, so remember that. Save the date. That's September 21st. It's the United Nations International Day of Peace. Okay, Backlot Barbecue. That's another thing I'd like to bring to your attention. That's September 25th. That's just about almost a week away. And it's right here at CCTV, so you still have time to get prepared for that and get your tickets in order. We're going to give you the information later on how you can get registered for that event. Okay, October 2nd, 6:30 p.m. There's a free orientation at CCTV, and you can learn how to do things like produce your own TV shows, take on hands-on classes, host your own live program, become a citizen journalist, learn how to use a computer. No experience necessary. Okay, another thing that's happening here in the weeks to come, that's the 25th hour BeLive Marathon, October 4th and 5th, in honor of 25th anniversary of CCTV. So stay tuned for more information on that. But if you can't wait, you can call 617-661-6900, and we all hope to see you there. That's the 25th hour BeLive Marathon. And for more information on that, stay tuned to CCTV BeLive, or one of the 3 channels at CCTV. Okay, that's 9/19. That's tomorrow. That's the neighborhood media open house. That's 6:30 p.m. to 4. That's right here, 6:30 p.m. Neighborhood media open house. If you'd like to become a volunteer citizen journalist or report on the people, places, issues, and events of your very own neighborhood, you come out to this open house. That's a neighbor media and Cambridge reporters wanted. No experience necessary, training provided. That is if you want to become a citizen journalist. So that event is specially designed for you. That's 9/19 tomorrow, neighborhood media open house right here at CCTV. Okay, another thing before we move on is there's the Saturday, September 28th. That's the Christian Faith Ministry All Nation Presents Revelation Grace Conference, and they'll be at the 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Hilton Garden Inn. And this event is hosted by teacher Dr. John Lack Immunity. So if you'd like more information on that, you can call 206-777-5885, okay? And stay tuned for more information. There's a few more days before that event transpires, so I'm sure you'll be getting more information on that. So another one is the Callaloo Express, which is airing on Friday, October 4th, 2013. Special invitation to the public, men, women, teens, 13 and up, to strut your stuff from your own private fashion collection. Garments, hats, shoes, and bags from the last 25 years. That's the event. This is the event that's presented by the Callaloo Express and hosted by CCTV's own Lynette, okay? Okay, so I'm sure that most of you are familiar with the Lynette broadcast here at CCTV. So if you like more information, you can call CCTV, okay? That's 617-661-6900. That's Callaloo Express, and come on out, strut your stuff. Fashion show. Bring your own garments, hats, shoes, and bags. That's from the last 25 years. It's part of CCTV's Cambridge 25th anniversary celebration. And okay, that's once again at number 617-661-6900. Okay. Another thing I'd like to bring to your attention that okay, this directly affects all you folks out there who receive a SNAP, or which is food stamps, and everybody who are sensitive to this issue of SNAP being cut, the elimination of food assistance for 4 million to 600 million low-income people. So what you can do, you still got time to contact your elected officials. That's the only way you're going to do something about it, be able to do something about it. Get your elected officials to take action once this move come up to slice the benefits that the people are receiving for food. You know something, that feeding poor people should have nothing to do with politics. You see, and I'm not for that. So that's why I encourage you to contact your elected officials. It's ridiculous that because the government helps poor people with food, they feel that the economy is in danger, you know, because they feed poor people. And that doesn't make any sense to me, but you can do something about it. Contact your elected officials, all of them out there who you send to Washington, D.C., and your local representatives. They can also exert pressure to prevent 400 million to 600 million low-income people from being affected by these food stamp or SNAP cuts. Okay, I just want to get that in too, because they're gonna try to put the axe to that this week, 4 weeks out. Okay, everything's falling apart here. I'm Hasson Rashid. This is the History, Community Life, Diversity of Muslim Americans in New England. Okay, we have all the local things out of the way. Hopefully, right? There's a few more here, but because of the time factor, we're gonna skip some of these things. Okay, wait, not all of them. There's one more that I'd like to bring to your attention. And this is an event for senior citizens. It's a Hawaiian luau party, and this is going to be happening tomorrow, Thursday, 12:30 to 3 p.m. at the Cambridge Citywide Senior Center, 806 Massachusetts Avenue, Cambridge, Mass. 02139. And this event is co-sponsored by the Cambridge Homes. So that's a Hawaiian luau party, and tickets are $4 and must be purchased in advance. Meals served until 1:15 p.m. So you still have time to get your tickets for this event. It doesn't happen until 3:12. It doesn't start until 12:30 tomorrow. So that number is 617-349-6060, and they're located at 806 Massachusetts Avenue. That's the Cambridge Citywide Senior Center. If you want to participate in a good old-fashioned Hawaiian luau party, okay? Alrighty, I don't have any more information on the Central Square C2W Market if it's open today, but they're at 29 City Street. You can go over and take a look. And they weren't open last week because of labor shortage or a shortage with the help, okay? Setting up, tearing down, because a lot of the people that worked there during the summer went back to school. Okay, I like to move right along here with some news from the Mosqueers. They want to thank you for making their 24th annual Muslim convention a great success. So they sent out their thanks to all you people who participated in that from Eastern Massachusetts and New England, and took that trip out to the Midwest for this event. They want to thank you once again. They want to thank you for your participation. Okay, the son of the late great Imam Wardi Muhammad attends the Religion for Peace North American Interfaith Youth Network meeting. The Religion for Peace North America's Interfaith Youth Worship was working hard in Washington, D.C. to prepare for the next World Assembly. Okay, Wardi Muhammad III, grandson of Imam W.D. Muhammad, participated in the Religion for Peace North American Interfaith Youth Network. Certain that you all know who Imam Wardi Muhammad. He was the founder of Mosqueers, and we just mentioned the 24th anniversary of the Mosqueers and the big convention they held in the 24th annual Muslim convention. He was the founder of that. He passed away, and his grandson attended this event. Okay, the Religion for Peace North American Interfaith Youth Network, Regional 9th Ward Pre-Assembly. The meeting was held August 25th, 26th in Washington, D.C. As an important part of Religion for Peace 19 World Assembly preparation process. Okay, regional youth preparatory meetings will be held on 6 continents. Okay, so that was a great thing that a Muslim American was able to participate in such a great event. Okay, Muslim American here. Okay, another thing I'd like to bring to your attention before we move on. Tomorrow at the LBJ Apartments, there's going to be a city council candidate forum. It's going to start at 6:30 at the LBJ Apartments. That's on I think it's Erie. It's on Erie Boulevard, if I'm correct. But the thing is, there are 2 Muslim Americans that are running for city council, so it's of interest to all you out there in the Muslim American community to get on out and support Muslim Americans as they try to work towards changes in our community. And it'd be a great day if when Muslims can come out and support each other in elections like we're being prepared for. Okay, so that's tomorrow, LBJ Apartment, and it's the first of a series of city council candidate forums to be held in the Cambridge area. So as they unfold, we'll let you know. But I want to bring a special note to your attention that there are 2 Muslim Americans that are running, and there are Mustafa Murda and Mazan. That's Nadim Mazan, okay, if I'm correct. I think they're correct, but we'll get it right eventually, okay, as we go along. Okay, moving right along. Please see bias motives for New Hampshire mosque vandalism. Mosque was vandalized in New Hampshire. That was the big mosque in Manchester, New Hampshire, okay? The Council on American Islamic Relations, the nation's largest Muslim civil rights and advocacy organization, said that law enforcement authorities in New Hampshire are investigating a bias motive for extensive vandalism of the construction site for the Islamic Society of Greater Manchester. Care said the vandalism, which cost more than $30,000 to repair and include a number of smashed windows and attempted arsons, occurred in July, but was not determined to be bias motivated until recently. The perpetrators were caught on the video surveillance cameras. The mosque site was targeted with a similar act of vandalism in April. Muslim community leaders and the local police told the Council of American Islamic Relations that the juvenile perpetrators bragged of the vandalism online and left comments on anti-Muslim hate sites. Officials said New Hampshire does not have a hate crime statute, but that a judge can hand down an enhanced sentence if the alleged vandals are convicted. They were caught. There were two youth. One was 13, one was 14, and Dr. Salman, who is the imam, the leader of that mosque, he forgave them, and because they were young, and he said that because they were young, he didn't press charges on them, but they did apprehend who did the vandalism. Okay, it's a great man, Dr. Salman. He forgave them. Okay, before we get out of here, I want to just bring you up to date on what's happening at the Center for Arab Culture. That's the Center for Arab Culture. Okay, on September 28th, there's the Mayflower Arab, a memoir, Carol Ray Bradford book reading and signing. Okay, so you can get your tickets. I'm going to tell you how to get your tickets for that and who to contact for your tickets if you're interested in it and the what's happening this event. It's Kareem Nagi's Arabica Music, Dance, and Culture Showcase. That's the 27th at the Center for Arab Culture. Okay. Okay, there's a Friday, September 27th. That's at the Cambridge YMCA Theater, 820. That's right here in Cambridge. That is the Arabica by Kareem Nagy Arab Music, Dance, and Culture Showcase for all ages. The concert illustrates Arab culture in a enjoyable, dynamic and uplifting way via the performing arts. Nagy describes and performs an collection of traditional Arab instruments and uses humorous and intelligent storytelling to present each instrument and song. The event serves to reveal the humanity and the creative excitement of the Arab people. Kareem Nagy's Arabica program has been performed in hundreds of schools across the Americas. That's Friday, September 27th, 7:30 p.m. Tickets $20. General admission $10 student tickets. That's at the Cambridge YMCA Theater, 820 Massachusetts Avenue, Cambridge, Mass. Okay, okay. There's many things that I like to, many other items I'd like to share with you, but I guess we're running out of time. And you know what we say? If we don't present it to you, get it all to you this week, there's always the next time. So don't fret about it at all. There's always the next time, and we're going to be here. But before we leave you, I want to let you know that the Nation of Islam can be heard at Touch 106.1 FM on Saturdays at 8 a.m., 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. The Nation Speaks Sunday 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. The Unity Hour Sunday 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. The Nation of Islam Hour Power, and Sunday 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. the Confirmation Hour. That's the Nation of Islam on Touch 106.1 FM. That's a radio station, 24-hour radio station, and black music and talk radio of Boston. It's okay. It's owned by a gentleman named Charles Clemens, and incidentally, he is running for mayor of Boston, and so that election is about to come off. So, okay, and I'll leave you with that note. One more thing I'd like to bring to your attention. I'd like to thank Chloe, who is our cablecaster, and she's responsible for getting us our broadcast out to you, getting us started today. And she's in the studio, and I thank her for helping me get the broadcast out to you. So I'm going to take up more of your time. I'm going to get right out of your way and leave you with the greetings of peace. And in the Arabic language, that is Assalamu alaikum.
American Muslim,
where are
and always will be
part of the civil rights movement in America.
To the front, as close as you can get. How are you?